Step on out. Look away. Back up to the sound of my voice. Yep. Stop right there. Lift your shirt up. Turn. Do a 360.
What?
Just listen to us. We'll talk about it. Keep going. Keep going. Turn. Turn. Now walk back to the sound of my voice. Come on. Keep coming. 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 Walk back to me.
No bond. That is what a Hillsborough County judge ruled for the 3 suspects arrested in connection with killing a rapper outside of a Tampa hotel back in June. Police say Alicia Andrews, Isaiah Chance, Sean Gaithright, and Rashad Murphy followed Julio Foolio while he was celebrating his birthday here in town. Surveillance video shows the moments Foolio was ambushed and killed in the hotel parking lot.
More than a month after a Jacksonville rapper was murdered while celebrating his birthday in Tampa, police arrested 4 of 5 suspects believed to be involved. The Tampa Police Department said 26-year-old Charles Jones, also known by the stage name Julio Foolio, was hunted down on June 23rd last year. He was shot multiple times in the parking lot of a cluster of hotels near the University of South Florida on McKinley Drive. As TPD officials investigated the deadly shooting, Tampa Police Chief Lee Burka said surveillance video played a crucial role in catching the suspects. Those involved were caught on camera following Julio from location to location, helping authorities piece together what happened. But what really happened that night? You're about to find out. The Jacksonville rapper killed in Tampa was known for feuding with other artists and for his involvement in a deadly gang beef. Julio's songs even featured violent lyrics, and some were about actual murders. The police revealed during a news conference on the case that the suspected shooters were members of or affiliated with the gangs ATK and 1200. Foolio was part of the rival 6-block gang, officials said. Detectives believe that the ATK and the 1200 worked together to target Jones as part of an ongoing feud in Jacksonville, Burka said. Authorities said the feud between 6-block and ATK and 1200 has spanned more than a decade, with dozens of murders by and against both sides. That rivalry is what detectives believe led to the deadly shooting in the early morning hours of June 23rd. Officers responded to the shooting at around 4:40 a.m. and found 2 vehicles that had been shot at in the parking lot of a cluster of hotels on McKinley Drive. Prior to the shooting, Foolio posted on Instagram that he was in Tampa celebrating his birthday. He later posted that Saturday evening, claiming police kicked him out of an Airbnb, so he moved the party to a new location. The Tampa police chief said, though, that a group of suspects traveled from Jacksonville to Tampa to commit the murder. According to investigators, 2 suspects, Chance and Andrews, tracked Foolio and his entourage to 2 separate locations. TPD said that at each location, they got out of their car and Chance used a cell phone. After using the phone, police said a second suspect vehicle arrived at each location, and both cars followed Foolio and his entourage to the Home 2 Suites located at 11606 McKinley Drive, where the murder happened. At 4:38, 3 shooters exited a vehicle and walked in the direction of the hotel. They murdered Jones with a handgun and 2 rifles. This barrage of gunfire also struck 3 additional victims who miraculously survived this incident, said Burka. Foolio's life had been at risk on multiple occasions. In October 2023, he survived an ambush in a Jacksonville neighborhood, sustaining severe injuries to his foot. In November 2021, he defended himself during another attack in Jacksonville using a registered weapon. Additionally, in 2020, Foolio was involved in a shooting in Houston, Texas. Following the 2023 attack, he filed a lawsuit against a UF health nurse for allegedly compromising his safety by disclosing his location. Born on June 21, 1998 in Jacksonville, Florida, Foolio grew up in an environment where survival was an everyday battle. The streets of Jacksonville shaped much of his early experiences. It would later become the canvas for his music. From a young age, Foolio was exposed to the harsh realities of street life, witnessing violence and loss that would profoundly impact his art. Influenced by Southern rap's unfiltered storytelling, he started crafting his narratives, drawing heavily from his personal experiences. His early tracks were imbued with the gritty realism that would become his signature style. Further growing up, Foolio was no stranger to adversity. He lost close friends and family members to street violence. These experiences also fueled both his music and resolve to succeed. This resilience became a defining characteristic of his persona, both on and off the stage. His rise in the rap industry began as an outlet to escape the harsh realities of his environment. His breakthrough came in 2018 with the release of tracks like Crooks, Slide, and Voodoo. These songs quickly gained traction on platforms like YouTube and SoundCloud. They amassed millions of views and established Foolio as a notable figure. Moreover, Foolio's career was marked by significant milestones, including the release of his collaborative mixtape Sixtoven with Zaytoven. Despite facing numerous challenges, including ongoing feuds and personal losses, his distinctive style propelled him to greater heights. Growing up in Jacksonville, Foolio often found himself at the center of conflicts with reported rivals. His long-standing feud with fellow Jacksonville rapper Youngeen Ace was particularly notable. It was marked by a series of diss tracks and social media exchanges that escalated into real-life violence. These events were often reflected in their music, with both rappers using their platforms to taunt each other. However, the constant threat of violence loomed large over Foolio's career. The rapper's attorney, Louis Fusco, confirmed his client's death in a brief social media statement following the incident. Fusco asked for privacy for Foolio's family during that difficult time, but did not provide additional details about the incident. "We will not be making any additional statements until further notice. Please respect his family during this difficult time. Rest in peace at Julio_Foolio." The immediate aftermath of Foolio's death saw a variety of responses. Youngeen Ace, a rapper who had a long-standing rivalry with Foolio, released a diss track shortly after the news broke. The track, which some fans believe references the shooting, caused controversy. In the song, Youngeen Ace raps, "They called my phone, said they got the low, I told him do it," which many interpret as a reference to the attack on Foolio. The online reaction to Foolio's death was equally intense and varied. Charleston White, a vocal figure in the hip-hop community, commented that Foolio's death was predictable, given his lifestyle and ongoing feuds. This sentiment has been echoed by others who viewed Foolio's death as a consequence of his actions. Additionally, a Tampa woman came forward, claiming she received death threats after being accused of setting up Foolio. She denied any involvement, stating, "I had nothing to do with Foolio's death. There was no setup. There was no nothing." An old tweet from Foolio resurfaced following his death, in which he stated his only two options were death or jail. This grim self-assessment struck a chord with many who saw Foolio's lifestyle as fraught with peril. The rapper's death has reignited discussions about violent feuds within the hip-hop community. Youngeen Ace's diss track seemed to acknowledge a hit on Foolio, reflecting the intense animosity between the two. Their rivalry reportedly stemmed from the deaths of Youngeen Ace's three brothers on Ace's birthday, believed to be revenge for the 2017 killing of Foolio's cousin. In a tweet that has since been deleted, Youngeen Ace wrote, "That boy going back the same day he came in." Foolio's history includes brushes with the law, such as an arrest in April 2023 for felony fleeing following a traffic stop in Jacksonville. He had also narrowly escaped injury in a previous shooting incident in November 2021 in Jacksonville's Riverside area, as mentioned earlier. The rapper was associated with the Jacksonville gang KTA, which has long-standing conflicts with the rival gang ATK, notably led by prominent Jacksonville rapper Youngeen Ace, real name Kenyatta Bullard. The animosity between these groups has resulted in multiple violent incidents over the years, including retaliatory shootings. Youngeen Ace himself survived a retaliatory shooting in June 2018, believed to be in response to the death of Foolio's cousin Zion Brown. The incident, which occurred during a birthday celebration at a town center restaurant, claimed the lives of three individuals, including Youngeen Ace's brother. While some expressed sadness over Foolio's death, many in the hip-hop community saw it as a consequence of his own actions. Foolio was a divisive figure, and his death has not been met with the same level of public mourning as other artists. The response highlights the complexities of his life and career, marked by constant tension and conflict. Tay Capone, a close friend of Foolio, tweeted, "Rip Foolie. He was cool as hell. We chopped it up. Multiple times he was a supporter of mine, so it's all love. But this is the main reason I stopped dissing the dead. The universe has a funny way of showing you the same S that makes you laugh and makes you cry. I have seen this before." So, whatever the outcome, it seems Foolio played a big role in his ultimate end. But still, violence has no space in our communities and should be avoided at all costs. And that's it from us today. Until next time. Thank you for watching.